My name's Nick Wilson. I'm in class MDS 495, and this is the video portion of my Tell Your Story. All right, I'm just gonna be reading it, so here it goes. Nick, are you paying attention? I wasn't. This was a common question that teachers asked me in school, and my answer was always what they didn't want to hear. For as long as I can remember, I feel like I have always been the type of student that has had trouble learning in most situations. It all started when I was a young kid, and had help in extra class, had a class that gave me extra help. I have been in extra help classes throughout grade school, and I've had ADHD and dyslexia for as long as I can remember. School was always a struggling factor for me, and college was no different. When I first went to college, it was hard for me to not have all the extra help that I was used to. I had to learn how to do it by myself. This helped as I moved along throughout the years and got better at doing things. I could see the impact the struggles I had affected my continuing education. But about a year ago, I was trying to get into the College of Business, and I would have had to retake a lot of classes that were hard for me, like business and like accounting and stats. All right. So when I found out about the MDS program, I thought it would be a useful experience. Looking back from where I started, I pride myself on the fact that I was able to find a good way to graduate with a well-rounded education and find an option that I really enjoyed. In the fall of 2019, I took Business 301 with Jen Steffens. We had to take the Myers-Briggs personality test to see what we had come up with and how we'd pair with all of our teammates. Then, depending on what we all got, we would have to see what we would have to fill in from what we didn't have as a team. This lesson on Myers-Briggs became a technique that that was helpful for every group I've had since. It helps put things into perspective of how to work with other people. The relation between business communications and personality development became an interesting part of the class I took, Business 301. In another class I had to work with three people named Stefan, Grant, and Jeremy, who were all different than I was regarding our personalities. I realized I knew the Myers-Briggs personality test, and I suggested that we all take it and see how our personalities would work together. After taking the Myers-Briggs personality test with them, I was able to assess our personalities and figure out how we could all work together. This gave me a better perspective on how everyone acted beyond just meeting them. Additionally, it helped with collaboration among this group. This helped give a better understanding of how to work with people in different groups, in the group projects, and with people at a job. Learning the Myers-Briggs test had influenced my life because I had struggled with reading people due to the struggle on focusing. By learning how different personalities worked together, this allowed me to assess how to help collaborate with them. Having to read their personality, this also matters as a whole because as long as you are going to work with other people, it provides a way to understand their type of work and understanding how you can match the type that they are. This is especially important for people like me because it helps eliminate the part of the struggle of working with people. I try my best to not let my ADHD and dyslexia affect how I live my life, and this allows me to work without a barrier. It helps you to understand the people you work with and how you can match the type of workers that they are. In the future, I'd like to own my own brewery. I have had a passion for beer for years, and one day aspire to create my own brand. When it comes to this, it will take a lot of collaboration to get this off the ground and have the workforce as well as the vendors behind me. Knowing how people work in this environment, it will help me create a strong brewery that fosters the growth by allowing full cooperation amongst team members. Additionally, by knowing what leadership style someone is, it allows me to choose the best leaders to guide each other. I can work with my employees and vendors through this test to help create a strong brand with a sense of community. Thank you.